Hey everyone. So I guess today I'm making this video about why I'm quitting spirituality. And I've really been feeling into recently why I actually do this and why I actually care about it. And I think we all have moments like this on this path because it's very easy to get caught in certain concepts and certain identities around spirituality, or even awakening, or enlightenment, or anything like that. And when I'm really, really being honest with myself, I find that usually in the moments of being completely unsure and doubting and maybe confusion or sadness, I find that they're not separate to being awake or aware. And I know there is an awareness that we all are, but I'm also just a human being like you. And I think I usually have insecurities after making videos of like, I would hate to come across as someone that's just like, I'm just this awareness or this pure awareness and this perfect person, and that's not the case at all. I still have a lot of doubts. I still have insecurities. Sometimes I'll upload a video and I'll think afterwards, like, oh, should I have said that? Or was that too far? Or, you know, any lots of things like that. And yeah, I just feel like I'm at a point which I've been feeling into quite a lot recently, where I know, like, I just want to be, and we all are just the same humanness as all of us, and there's no I'm the same as a friend who loves heavy metal and has severe anxiety and has bouts of anger, um and just the same as a guy in a wheelchair. And we all have these difficulties, right? And it's easy for me to say, oh, like, it doesn't exist, or it's just like, like, I'm just the infinite, like being a person. But I it's both, where we are pure awareness, we are love, but we're also a human. And if anything, I feel like it's been holding me back a little bit. Sort of, sometimes it can feel like that from YouTube or sharing this stuff like this. It can become even more of a identity thing, where it's like, oh, like, I'm like I'm like building awareness, or I'm like building something, or I'm learning more about like awareness or the self. And that's fine, like, that all has a place. But yeah, like I was saying, I still have many moments, where I wake up in the night, or like I don't get sleep. And it can be, especially for anyone that watches a few of these videos, it can actually not be helpful for our growth, or realizing this awareness, to see like, oh, here's this awake person, or this spiritual person. If you met me in person, you'd just be like, this guy's just like the same as me. And there's nothing. I still have an ego, and I still have things that come up, as we all do. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Is I'm deciding where I go with this from here. because I feel like it has a place, but I really deeply feel like if you watch these and you get the message, you know, you don't need to keep watching them. That's what I would do. So it's really working out how I can do this as truthfully as I can. Because yeah, I feel the peace that we all are, and that never goes. That's definitely part of what happens here, and I feel more and more connection to myself and other. But I know if I discard my humanness and, you know, the fact that I have doubts, I have worries, I still can get caught in I'm right, you're wrong. Maybe with other people's videos, you know, I still can think of myself in certain ways that maybe aren't as true. But if I try and discard those and just go, oh, I'm this, like, you know, awakened master or something, then I'm actually not at all. It's actually very much the opposite. And that's what worries me. That's something that concerns me quite a lot, is that happening, because belief is very powerful, but I know that that's not what allows me to relate to people more, because I know that we're all deeply human, and the real moments of like ecstasy in life have just been the simple things and the human things, like being with my mum on the beach and watching a sunset, and you know, eating like a lovely meal with family. And I know I speak a lot about, and I have in videos, like, you know, the transcendental and, you know, a reality beyond space-time, which there is, but, you know, none of what I actually say about it can point anywhere near what that actually is. The fact, even though I've had glimpses of that, it can't point anywhere close to what it is. And so this is really about learning to like love myself as a human, and as a body, as, you know, someone here on the planet. And yeah, I've made some videos where I'm very like, I'll be very direct in direct teachings on awareness and those spaces. And I enjoy that. I do this because I enjoy it, right? And it genuinely gives me a lot of joy. I love expressing this, and it's a passion of mine. It has been since I was younger. But if I just do that, that's where it gets concerning, is it can become dogmatic and almost like culty in a way. And that's the last thing I want. Yeah. You know, I am just, to my family and friends, just a regular guy who has regular human stuff. And I've got like my name, Noirata, is a spiritual name that was given to me, but then, you know, my birth name is Lachlan, and so you know, yeah, it's like I'd be doing it, I wouldn't be completely honest with myself and you if I was just constantly saying like this, you know, it's just this awareness, and, you know, we're so beyond this, because we're also here in a physical form, and, you know, we're limited in that sense, and we all have struggles and we all have doubts, and yeah, that's the truth of it. So I need to embrace that side more, if anything, because I've definitely feel like I've been on the other side a lot. So yeah, and you might relate to this video, you might like it, you might not, you might unsubscribe, because you might be like, I just want, you know, direct teachings and videos on awareness. But I'm going to start making at some stage probably videos more on just this wild humanness, and even stories of the past, of the wild journey and roller coaster of ups and downs, and yeah, I'm not sure if what that will be or when it will be. I might even take a break from making videos for a while. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening.